Okay, this is the bedroom hallway. This switch goes into the hall. We're coming from the den. This is called a sounder for your doorbell. We only have one light switch in the hallway. One of the luminaries is out. And one light switch. This light switch right here, you have to walk all the way down to the end of the hall to turn the light switch on and off. There might be one inside of this door here just to see. This would be a maybe. Nope. So you got to walk through the dark hall all the way down to the primary bedroom until you turn the luminaries on, and one of the luminaries isn't on. This hallway does not have an electric receptacle outlet. But that's not why we're here. We're here for the HVAC indoor air handler. Okay, and so that's what we're in here for. This guy is 27 years old. The air handler is 27 years old. The evaporator coil is 27 years old. The data I'm reading off of this plate, you know, the best of my knowledge, looks like it's a 5-ton system. I'm getting some different information, if you will, off of the condensing unit. So come along here. This is our furnace. You should not have flexible connectors entering the furnace burner compartment. I understand that the flexible connectors are now, it's been approved if they're moderately, you know, the newest code. It wasn't approved when this was installed. Okay, this equipment, like I said, is maybe I didn't, but what we're talking about is 27 years old. 27 years. This equipment is engineered on paper to last 20 years. It might last 35, but Las Vegas is going to give you 14. After 14 years, this equipment's done just about everything it was ever expected to do. When coming along here, we've got on our gas, it takes a wrench to turn the gas off, this gray coated gas connector. Okay, it hasn't been acceptable in like forever. I mean, this is a problematic material. This is a dangerous material. We do not have a drip leg, a dip leg, a sediment trap, some people call them. Okay, drip trap. Anyway, we don't have one on the gas piping to protect the impurities from coming into the furnace. We don't have one of those. We do have a care and use manual. What else have we got? So this is our furnace. Okay. Let's see here. Coming in, there's our switch. Care and use manual. So the burner compartments look relatively clean. I'll put a little light in here. Now I'm going to jump just a little bit into the venting because it has to do with the furnace. Okay, so this is the furnace. We have an old school brass gas connector. We do not have a sediment trap, and our connector is gray plastic coated. Connector improperly entering the cabinet. Now these doors, they got just a little bit of sealant on them, but these doors do not seal very well. Okay, so what happens when your doors don't seal very well? When carbon monoxide, if carbon monoxide leaks out from the burner compartment, it gets sucked up into the air return, and then it gets redistributed all over the home so that everybody goes to sleep together forever. So the air return is too close to the furnace. It should be like 10 feet away. You can have it like this if we make, you know, exceptions and modifications. Coming along here, there's our thimble. We'll call it tape on there. You're not supposed to have tape on your furnace flue. It's supposed to fit together mechanically. And you're not supposed to have cloth tape on your furnace flue. Okay, that's spontaneous combustion. The heat's coming through your flue, heat's coming through your flue. Finally, this gets warm enough and dry enough, and it catches on fire. It catches on fire. And then you got a fire in your closet. Coming along here, okay, that's your air, makeup air. I'm not really seeing an air supply. I guess it's sucking through the doors. So this closet is not ventilated properly. So that's with our furnace. So let's go to the evaporator coil, 25 years old. We do not have a P-trap on our drain. The drain is not insulated. The drain is improperly commingled with the water heater. That used to be an acceptable practice, but it hasn't been acceptable for a while. So what we learned from our evaporator, we learned that we do not have a secondary drain. We learned that our primary, our only drain, does not have a P-trap, it's not insulated, and it's commingled with the water heater drain. Let's go to the venting. Okay, so we're coming along here. These air filters are different size from those air filters. Just kind of come in here. Looks like you've been having a little bit of trouble with this. Nice and dusty, huh? Well, not only is it nice and dusty, but that's not a galvanized floor. And it wasn't required when it was built, but now we want galvanized floors underneath the indoor air handler. And then again, the air return is too close to the furnace. We already talked about the carbon monoxide and all of that. And our fan could be cleaner. So there's that.